First Testimonies 166, Ellen White writes the following. I have seen the great sacrifice which Jesus made to redeem man. He did not consider his own life too dear to sacrifice. Jesus said, love one another as I have loved you. Now listen to this. Do you feel when your brother errs, you could give your life to save him? If you feel thus, you can approach him and affect his heart. You are the one to visit your brother. But it is a lamentable fact that many who profess to be brethren are not willing to sacrifice any of their opinions or their judgments to save a brother. There is but little love for one another. A selfish spirit is manifest. So if you feel the need to correct somebody, then you need to love them enough that you die for them. And then when they know you love them that much, they'll be more willing to listen to what you have to say. Isn't it true? Yes. Doesn't mean you will. Again, Jesus loved enough to die for Judas. Judas still didn't listen. Doesn't mean they will listen. It's the healthiest position you can get into for them to listen. So the first error is advancing truth without love. The second error, though, is seeking to be loving but not truthful. And this manifests as over-empathy, sentimentalism, feelings are more important than facts, not wanting to hurt somebody, being too concerned about how somebody's going to feel or react, or they'll like you or not like you, all this kind of stuff. But they miss the reality of how God's kingdom works. And here's a truism. Once there is brokenness, there are no pain-free options. Think that through. Let that you should learn this truth. It doesn't matter if it's a physical brokenness, broken leg. You don't let them touch it because it hurts. You remain in pain and disabled. You let them splint it, maybe put a pin in it. You go to physical. There's pain in the process because there's brokenness. You can't heal brokenness without pain. There are no pain-free options once there's brokenness. Do you understand? You cannot be healed from the brokenness of sin in our hearts without dying to self, crucifying this flesh, going through the valley of the shadow of death, going through the night of Jacob's trouble. There's pain in that process. And if our goal is to avoid the pain, then we'll go into Eastern philosophies or drugs, alcohol, or entertainment, something to just make us feel better without actually healing the brokenness within. And that's the world. The PC movement fails to understand reality. And it's all about avoiding the discomfort and making other people feel good, not actually helping people get well. Of course, good physicians will always seek to minimize the pain. Will anesthetize. The dentist will put numbing medicine in. But seeking to minimize the pain is not the same thing as avoiding all pain. Isn't that true?